On July 4th, Americans celebrate their Independence Day. On this day, Americans around the world gather to commemorate the efforts of their founding fathers and the soldiers to gain independence from the British in the 18th century. On this day, Americans gather to have barbecues and watch fireworks, but especially on this day, Americans celebrate the gift of being with their families and friends as a result of a collaborative effort to live in a free land.
When I think of 4th of July, I think of it's a big party, you know, as Americans, we come together and we say, we're Americans and we're not ashamed to be Americans. So I think the 4th of July is a time where we all celebrate, and we all have fun, food, fireworks and everything. But, it's also a time where we say, we're proud to be Americans.
When I think about July 4th, the first thing I think about are the forefathers, as well as the men and women that gave up their lives for us to have the privilege to this unique lifestyle. I also am even more thankful for life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And finally, I also think about the fireworks, because there's no 4th of July without the fireworks to celebrate.
4th of July conjures up feelings of celebration. A lot of people have fireworks and barbecues, and our family does the same as well too. So yeah, it's always a feeling of joy and a lot of expressions of gratitude for the country and everyone else.
4th of July is also Philippine-American Friendship Day, designated by President Macapagal. This day commemorates the alliances of the Americans and the Filipinos against the Japanese occupation in World War II. Until now, Filipinos and Americans observe a great friendship, a fantastic partnership, and a long-lasting bond of friendship.
The 4th of July brings to mind the glorious colors red, white, and blue, and the stars and stripes. It used to be celebrated in the Philippines as Philippine-American Friendship Day.
4th of July is a celebration of freedom and friendship. Like the Philippine Independence Day, it reminds me of the people who risked and lost their lives in order to give us the equality and the freedom that we are enjoying now. It is also an opportunity to share with our loved ones and our friends the magnificent display of fireworks and the good food like barbecues, hot dogs, and burgers. It is the only or one of the holidays in the U.S. that I truly enjoy and don't mind working long hours. Thank you.
I think of the 4th of July as the U.S.-Philippines Friendship Day. And I think of that friendship as the friendship between two people. They are friends, not because they agree all the time. They are friends because they are always willing to reconcile with each other. And they are ready to reconcile with each other because they realize that the things they agree on are more than the things they differ about. Happy 4th of July.
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 Hi, we're the U.S. Navy Assembly Band. We're fans of the U.S. Embassy in Manila. Like me too.
I don't think people realize why we celebrate July 4th.
Do you know what 4th of July is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's July 4th.
What does it mean?
It's Happy Day.
Happy Day.
Happy 4th of Underpants. Happy 4th of Underpants.
I always enjoyed fireworks in Washington, D.C.
Watch fireworks.
Fireworks over the Washington Monument.
Fireworks.
Fireworks over the Potomac River.
It's all about hot dogs, hamburgers, and fireworks. That's it. And we think that July 4th is...
4th of July for me is...
July to me has always been an important thing.
Celebrations.
The time to Spend with your family.
It's really big for the family. We always get together.
Memorial.
Underappreciated.
To celebrate the independence of the United States.
Independence.
I can't imagine any other celebration being as patriotic.
Celebrate it.
My name is Alex Greco.
Hi, I'm Karina Seguin.
Paul Fontello.
Hi, I'm Christina McGuire.
And I'm Melvin.
This is my baby sister Isabella.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Steinberg, and I'm a summer hire.
I'm a summer intern.
And happy 4th of July.
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 Happy 4th of July. Say hi.
Please welcome Jessica Sanchez.
Hello, I'm Jessica Sanchez from American Idol, and I'd like to invite you to follow the U.S. Embassy Manila on social media. Maraming salamat po.
Ako si Alexa, totoong Pinoy, totoo ring Amerikano. Mahilig ako sa adobo. Magaling din ako sa wikang Filipino. Di ba obvious? Pumili ako ng bituka ng butiki sa butika. Pasko, paksiw, 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 Pasko. Bumili ako ng bituka ng butiki sa butika. 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 Sa aking mga kababata, ni Jose Rizal. Kapag ang bahay sadyang umiibig, sa kanyang salitang kaloob ng langit, sa nang kalayaan nasa ring masapit, katulad ng ibong nasa himpapawid. Mga kababayan ko, dapat lang malaman nyo, believe ako sa kulay ko, ako ay Filipino. Happy Philippine Friendship Day to all!
Naragsak nga aldaw ti panagayom ti Filipino kin Amerikano.
Masayang pamikaluguran ng Amerika ang pong Pilipinas.
On July 4th, Americans celebrate their Independence Day. On this day, Americans around the
Good evening. Our program will begin in just a few minutes. You can view the program on the screens located throughout the ballroom. In preparation for our VIP guests' arrival, please clear the red carpet. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, distinguished guests, welcome to our celebration of America's independence and Philippine-American Friendship Day. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Philip S. Goldberg, United States Ambassador to the Republic of the Philippines, and His Excellency Albert Del Rosario, Secretary of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Philippines. And now, the U.S. Embassy Marine Security Guard Detachment will present the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jackie Pinazzo, who will sing the Philippine National Anthem, and Giancarlo Gonzalez, who will sing the United States National Anthem.
Ayaw pag-ibig, meron ng sinanganan. Ayaw ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lumang hiliran, kuya ka ng pag-ibig. Sabay tulutin, di ka masisihin. Saragat at tulog sa simoy at sa langit pumanap. Hindi lang ang tula at awit sa kayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitigil. Ang bituin na karal niya kailan pa may di magdirilig. Lupa ng aral ng malhalit at sila. Buhay ay langit sa tinig mo. Aming ligaya dapat may malapit. Ang mamatay lang dahil sa'yo.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose but stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jackie and Giancarlo, for those inspiring performances. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ambassador Philip S. Goldberg.
Thank you very much. Former President Fidel Ramos, Mayor and former President Joseph Estrada, Secretary of Foreign Affairs Albert Del Rosario, and members of the Cabinet present, Archbishop Pinto, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Senate and House, governors and mayors, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. And happy 2nd of July. Now, you might think that I'm joking, but you'll be interested to learn that the Declaration of Independence was actually signed on July 2nd, not on the 4th. So that by the time it got to the printer, 2 days had elapsed. John Hancock did not have Twitter or a press spokesman. So July 2nd would be official if he had those things. So we're actually celebrating on the right day. Don't let anyone tell you that we're doing it just for the long weekend for the embassy staff. And I apologize that this year we're not able to hold the reception at the historic U.S. Embassy on Rojas Boulevard, which is now undergoing extensive renovation. I got many cards from so many people thanking us for the traffic and rain that you won't be seeing this year, but we're going to get back there as fast as possible because it has a lot of memories and important history. And as you know, July 4th is also an important day in Philippine history. While the Philippine Declaration of Independence came on July 12, 1898 from Spain, as I will point out since the Spanish ambassador is out of the country, the U.S. and the Philippines separated on July 4th, 1946. So we get to celebrate not only our own birthday as a country, but also Philippine-American Friendship Day and the great alliance between our two countries and our two peoples. Not only is the U.S.-Philippine alliance great, it's undergoing a great renewal. In fact, we're doing more together than at any time in a generation, in assistance, in security, in commerce, and we're doing so as the Philippine government works to modernize, fight corruption, and provide more equitable growth. Suffice to say, it's not a coincidence that our oldest ally in the region is also the oldest democracy in Asia. For more than 70 years, America and the Philippines have stood together, shoulder to shoulder. We continue to face the future together, shoulder to shoulder, confident in an alliance that is tried, tested, and as President Obama and Secretary of Defense Carter have made clear, is ironclad. No one should question our commitment to the Philippines. At the same time, we salute the Philippines for its efforts to solve regional problems peacefully, legally, and diplomatically. And we thank you, Secretary, for your strong and principled leadership on those issues. Finally, I want to say a word about the theme of this year's celebration. We're here tonight to celebrate the American Declaration of Independence, of course, a declaration that 239 years ago today proclaimed a revolution in government and a transformation of human affairs. This upheaval was based on a simple premise that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. American history is the story of our progress towards realizing those principles. We recognize that there have been obstacles along the way, but we take pride in the self-correcting nature of our democracy and the tremendous efforts borne by our nation to advance these immutable values as the birthright of every man and woman. Last week, we saw the power of these ideals in a decision of the Supreme Court and the national response to a tragedy in Charleston, South Carolina. Work, of course, remains to be done, but Abraham Lincoln may have expressed it best when he described the Declaration as representing a promise that in due time the weights should be lifted from the shoulders of all men and that all should have an equal chance. Tonight we mark an important milestone in advancing that promise by acknowledging the 25th anniversary of the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act. This landmark piece of legislation, like the Civil Rights Act that preceded it, prohibits discrimination and requires the government and employers to make reasonable accommodation for people with disabilities. The Philippines passed its own Magna Carta for persons with disabilities in 1992, and tonight we're honored to have members of that community grace our stage and join us in our celebration. So thank you for being with us tonight. Maraming salamat po. And now I think I'd like to propose a toast. I'd like to propose a toast to the 239th anniversary of the United States of America, the friendship and alliance between our two countries, and to the health and well-being of our presidents. Mabuhay ang Estados Unidos at mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce Secretary Del Rosario.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Philip S. Goldberg, the Honorable former President Fidel Ramos, the Honorable Mayor and former President Joseph Ejercito Estrada, the Honorable members of the Senate of the Philippines, the Honorable members of the House of Representatives of the Philippines, the Honorable members of the Cabinet of the Philippines, Your Excellency, Archbishop Giuseppe Pinto, members of the Consular Corps, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a privilege to be here, to be able to join you in celebrating the 239th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America, and at the same time to be able to commemorate the Filipino-American Friendship Day, which symbolizes the fact that our alliance has stood the test of time. With the deepening of our relationships, we have and this, I say this in the context of the U.S. rebalance to Asia. Our partnership remains very strong, very enduring, and very strategic. More than ever, our countries are bound together by the fundamental principles of freedom, democracy, respect for human rights, and adherence to the rule of law. On the political security front, our countries together are addressing the challenge to freedom of navigation and to the international order. On the economic front, our partnership has been outstanding, is outstanding. And the Philippines is currently enjoying the benefits of being upgraded to Category 1 by the U.S. FAA. We are including the the Partnership for Growth program. On the people-to-people ties, our friendship and goodwill remain warm and vibrant. Philip and I are extremely good friends, and Ambassador Goldberg, Ambassador Joey Quisha, Secretary Kerry, and myself, I must tell you, are committed to working on even a closer relations in terms of an even closer friendship, a warmer friendship, a more solid partnership, and a stronger alliance. And so at this juncture, and on that note, please allow me to offer a toast. To the good health and success of His Excellency President Obama, to the prosperity and stability and for peace and peace for the Philippines and the United States, and as well for the enduring friendship between our two countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have some fantastic performances.
What is it?
It's July 4th.
What does it mean?
Happy Day.
Happy Day.
Happy 4th of Underpants. Teacher Underpants.
I always enjoyed fireworks in Washington, D.C.
Watch fireworks.
Fireworks over the Washington Monument.
Fireworks. Fireworks.
Fireworks over the Potomac River.
It's all about hot dogs, hamburgers, and fireworks. That's it. And we think that July 4th is
4th of July for me is
July to me has always been an important thing.
Celebrations.
the time to spend with your family.
It's really big for the family. We always get together.
Memorial.
underappreciated.
And to celebrate the independence of the United States.
Independence.
I can't imagine any other celebration being as patriotic.
Celebrate it.
My name is Alice Greco.
Hi, I'm Karina Seguin.
Paul Fontello.
Hi, I'm Christina McGuire.
Harris. I'm Melvin.
This is my baby sister Isabella.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Steinberg, and I'm a summer hire.
I'm a summer intern.
And happy 4th of July.
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 Happy 4th of July! Say hi!